Hey, what's up guys? We are at Pequabuck Golf Course in Bristol, Connecticut. Let's go play. Pequabuck is a public golf course that was founded in 1902. It kind of plays and is treated as a semi-private course. Wow, that sounded weird. Semi-private course. I say that because of the way that it's groomed and taken care of. You would think that it was a private course. It definitely plays like one. We're known for the tournaments. They've got different events that they do here. Two cool factors about this course. One, you have the back nine, which is surrounding part of the water system here in Bristol. So you've got to hit around this gorgeous looking lake. And then you've got a train track that runs somewhat through the course. That par 3 that I showed a little earlier in the intro is actually going down a hill and you hit over the train line. So that's pretty cool. Well, this is a good way to start off. Look at this. On the green. Probably gonna blow it, let's be honest. Okay, right off the bat, these greens are like glass. This is gonna be a tough game. I gotta watch my putting today. Cool. That's a par. Okay, note to self, stay out of the rough and stay off the green. I'm just gonna aim that way. I don't know. Looking for the ball. Looking for the ball. I despise blind shots for this reason. I had to drop one. I don't like having to do that. Well, this thing's pretty cool. It's basically like a telescope type thing. like whatever they use in the submarines. You look through and you can see, I mean, granted it's really blurry, but you can see the green down there. And spoiler alert, I got nowhere near it. I couldn't find the ball at first, but I drove it from all the way back there, and it must have like went over and like bounced off of the road and came over here. That's like a tin cup bet. I'm all right with that shot. I've got to be so careful on these greens because they're so like fast. One wrong move and it's over. But I got that one, so I'm happy. All right, so we've got uphill to the right, slowly. Well, it looks like it would be going slowly. These greens are really fast. Let's see if I can do this. Keep in mind, this is like 55, 60 feet. Yep. All right, here's my par shot. Woo! That's 2 this game. 2 pars. Thought that was my ball. And then I realized I'm next to a driving range where there's about 20 others. What kind of sick, cool joke is this? It's always cool when you can hit a ball over a tree and get it right there. All right, let's see if I can get 2 pars in a row. This might be the hole that like determines the scenery score because I'm looking at this and it's freaking gorgeous right now. You guys can't see it, so I'm not going to film the shot. But yeah, take my word for it, it is beautiful. It's all downhill. It runs over train tracks. That is pretty cool. And this is right where I landed. So for absolute gits and shiggles, I would not like to get fined by YouTube, I'm not going to chip this. I'm going to putt it. Just to see what happens. There goes nothing. I should have chipped it. You're probably wondering why I did that, and very simply, I just wanted to see what would happen. The approach to the greens is, I've played on greens that feel like the approach. This is a really difficult putting surface, man. You really gotta get used to it. This is where I am, where I landed. That's where the hole is. So let's try to do this. If I make this putt, I'll be epically surprised. I will. I actually overshot it. I overshot the putt. That is insane. Stayed in. See, in this case, I'll ask myself, what would Phil do? And he would just say, send it. So I'm going to try to hook it around the straight. Well, that partially worked. I think the wind helped me on that one, because at the second that I hit that ball, a big gust came at me and I had a feeling that I hit it too hard. So let's go see where that went. I think it's on the green. Oh, looks like I am at the end of the green. Yeah, could be a good shot, hopefully. It's so hard to judge these greens, man. Did Thanksgiving come early? A-side turkey. There's another turkey. Now I'm hungry, I want turkey. So there was a guy here, like maybe 5 minutes before I got to where I am now, who had a freaking meltdown and went and broke a whole bunch of his clubs. Like, they're everywhere. I'm gonna stay away from that guy. Guys, if you ever get mad, don't blame your clubs. This is, look at this. Don't take it out on your clubs, bro. This is expensive. So I'm like wondering why the greens are so tough. And it's because there's actually a tournament going on today, so they probably like set it so that way, you know, they can play tournament style. Good so far, good course. I like it. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. That's all I really have to say. I'm not playing too bad. I'm not playing the best, but you know, it's a pretty cool course. I like it. Kid show. You know what I meant to say. No, but I'll take it. Bring out Old Reliable for this one. Old Reliable ain't really reliable today. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, I'm right there. I've been working on it. Dare I try the backward shot? Well, guys, that's it for Pequabuck in Bristol. Let's get back to the house so I can do my review. I do want to say really quickly before I do that, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know what I'm going to be doing in the future. Whatever course I upload, whatever vlog I put up, you'll get the notification. Hit that bell, come on. Let's go back to the house. Alright, so let's review Pequabuck Golf Course in Bristol. Is it Pequabuck? Is it Pequabuck? Leave a comment. If the people who run the course are watching this, if it's Pequabuck, type in 1. If it's Pequabuck, type in 2. If it's any other pronunciation, type in 3 and try your best to explain it to me. First and foremost, I want to say thank you guys at the golf course for letting me play, and hopefully I'm back there for your event that you're doing in August, which, you know, of course, when I go to a golf course, I've got to market, because, you know, magician in me, I need to do magic shows so I make the money so I can go and play golf so I can do reviews on this channel for you guys. Hopefully I am back. I will say, right off the bat, I must have gotten there on the best day for course conditions. Oh, man. They had a tournament going on, right? So they must have, like, groomed the course to make it as good as they possibly can, because it was definitely in tournament condition, especially the greens. Let's get into difficulty first, which I am going to give a 7, and the only reason I'm giving it a 7 mainly is for the greens, because right off the bat, I can tell you right now, I made one mistake, and that was not going on the putting green before I started my round, which is a big no-no. It's a rookie mistake, and I feel like everybody, if you're playing at a course you've never played before, go to the putting green, get a feel for what the grass around the green is going to be like, and get a feel for what the rolling of the green and what kind of, you know, what kind of level it's at, because I didn't do that, and it took me about that much time to realize, okay, these greens are not slow. It was like putting on a pool table. I hit the ball, and first off, I do have to say, it's the first time I've ever shot on the back nine before the front nine. They had a tournament going on, but they were playing it on the front nine. They had a shootout, and I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to get onto the front nine and do an honest review, but I happened to time it just perfectly. They were getting done with the 9th hole just as I was getting done with the 18th, and I had the front nine all to myself, which was amazing. But difficulty, you know, the roughs weren't bad, the fairways were nicely cut, the tee boxes were in good condition, the sand traps were raked and, you know, very well groomed, and it wasn't too difficult to play on. But those greens, man, I couldn't get any backspin because I'm really not good at that, but still, you know, I tapped the ball like maybe that, and it went 15 feet down the green, and I'm like, oh boy, this is what I get to deal with. I had to adapt very quickly. With all of that being said, I joined the 80s club today. I shot a score of 86, which is my absolute lowest score. So I'm really happy about that. What is your lowest score? Post down in the comments what your absolute lowest score was ever on a course. So, difficulty is going to be a 7, and again, it's mainly because of the greens. Everything else was very good. I got to play the course in tournament conditions, so again, I must have showed up on the right day. Scenery, I'm going to give a 6, and I'm giving it a 6 because I liked the back nine more than I liked the front nine. I felt like the front nine didn't really have that much to offer. It's really woodsy, there's not too much to see, but when you get into the back nine, you've got the Bristol water set, like it's not like the water treatment, but it's like the water supply company. So you got this big reservoir, and like my friends and I go bowling like 5 minutes up the road, and every time we drive past it, you can see it from the road. And I've always been like, oh, I want to go play there. I want to see if I can drive a ball over that lake. And I mean, I'm not going to brag, but I was able to get it just about over the lake. What am I saying? Taker hit a bomb over that thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was so happy. People let me go through, and I kind of like just cocked myself, and I pulled back, and I just fired away, and that ball went flying right into the woods. So, but I did clear the lake. You know, but I love the scenery. I love the little reservoir that's right there. I love the pine trees that are in between all of the holes that are on the back nine. I did like the little wheat. It looked like a wheat field almost. It was pretty cool. You know, like the little waving in the wind and all of that stuff. And then there's a little train track that actually runs through the course. And that one shot that I got of the par 3 where I said that that's really going to affect the way that I rate the scenery of the course. Well, I didn't realize when I was filming that that's actually a train track. You hit the ball over a train track. So it's a divider, which I thought was awesome. So, scenery, you're going to get a 6. The front 9, it just wasn't... It was just typical, you know? You had par 3s, par 5s. I mean, granted, I got this really nice view of, like, the 5th hole, which is a par 5. You got the sun coming down. You got these turkeys running across, which there were a lot of turkeys there. You got the sun coming down. That looked really, really cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the best view of it because my camera lens was getting a little fuzzy. So, other than the, you know, the front 9, the back 9 is really what gave it its score of 6. So I will say that the scenery is a 6. The staff, I'm going to give a 7. The people that I met in the clubhouse, the guy who runs the kitchen, all very nice to me. You know, the people that were down below who wash all the carts, they were all very nice to me. I was able to get paid up very quickly, get out on the course. You know, they told me ahead of time that they had the tournament, but, you know, there was a chance that I may have had to play the back 9 again, which I wasn't really too happy about because I wanted to give the course an honest review. But they were like, look, you know, if you get to the front 9 and you see that it's open, go right ahead. We're not going to say anything. And again, I timed it perfectly. So I was able to get the full 9, you know, the full front 9 and back 9 into the full 18. But they were really cool. I might be going there again to do some business with them for one of their events. Hopefully I get to play another round of the course. This is one of the courses, though, I will say, I will voluntarily go back to because I did have a genuinely good time. So, the staff is going to get a 7. Layout is going to be a 6, and I'm only giving it a 6 because I did not like the fact that I got confused at the 18th hole. Because when you're going to the 18th hole, you've got to, like, maneuver. There's like the 4th hole tee box, then the 2nd hole tee box, and then you got one tee box that's going straight, and then you got a hole that's coming right at you, and then you've got to like Google Maps yourself around this little area. But once you figure it out, it's very easy. And then they decided to do a cruel and unusual prank where they put a driving range right next to one of the holes, and the hole happens to be a dog leg to the left as soon as you get over the hill, and I didn't realize that the net that was there was not to protect the water center. It was because there's a driving range right there. And when I hit the ball over, I went up to the top of the hill and found like 25 golf balls. So I took them. Almost all of them, except for the yellow ones. I was able to find my ball, luckily, but guys, please, please, if you're a golf course, don't put your driving range in a spot where the balls can stray onto the you know, play area. That's, no. And especially because the balls were landing, like, the fence was not tall enough to really catch them, and if you're hitting anything over 250 like I can, they're going over the net and onto that fairway. So, you know, that's not good. That's really not something that I liked because of the fact that I got so confused. Otherwise, the track was fairly easy to follow. There were no serious dog legs. There were no serious, like, you know, hills that you have to worry about. There's very, very few blind shots. This is another course where they had cart paths that were actually cart paths, and I did the 90-degree rule, which I prefer to do when I'm on a course with cart paths. So the layout, I'm going to give a 6. So overall, my final score for Pequabuck Golf Club in Bristol, Connecticut is going to be a 6.7. I love the course. I had a great time playing there. Again, this is a course that I will go back to voluntarily. I will hopefully be playing there again. Will it be under tournament conditions like this course was next time? I don't know. You know, but I will say that if that's the best that they've got, if that's the best that they can groom, kudos to them. Because that really made me work. And the fact that I got the lowest score I had ever played of an 86 and that kind of condition, makes me realize that I'm either horrible when it comes to simplicity in this game, or I need a bit of a challenge in order to really push myself to do as good as I can. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell so that way you get any notification when I put a new video up of a course or a vlog or whatever I might be doing. I'm Chris with CT Golf Reviews. I will see you later.